What's up? What up? What up? What I think about old Donald Trump going after old Gayle King, saying no talent, no strength, no ratings, said that her career is over. What do I think? Well, they both Harvey Weinstein, part of the crew. They all got the similar cliques they hang out. And so he basically said Gayle King used to be down with him, but then she stopped believing. Do I believe him? Yeah, I do. She's bought and paid for. Um, I'm not a big fan of Gayle King. I think that she rode Oprah's coattails, strings, weed, hair, anything you want to call it. She rode the O, and I don't really think anything distinctive about her. Just as a sidekick, if you want my personal opinion, let's keep it 100. That R. Kelly interview is the reason why she got 5 years out of her career, kind of career, if you want to call it that. But then when she tried to do that mess with Kobe Bryant, it backfired on her. And she really, flying in the blue skies, doing the stuff she's done, it just reeks of desperation. Everything she does, uh, you know, comes off thirsty, desperate for some attention, and is embarrassing. I can't stand Trump. However, I can't say he wrong about Gayle King because Gayle King, I always called her Fail King. I ain't really seen what the hype is. I just seen her as Oprah's sidekick who got protege who got hooked up. You know, homogenized journalism at best. Tried that whack butt show with Charles Barkley on CNN, and that mess went wood. No one was watching that garbage. She doesn't have any personality transformed to anything. As far as her political situation, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, she makes a certain income, so now I will say this: she ain't career ain't over. So somebody will keep money on her, you know. And let me educate that jive turkey, especially how he is racistly talking about Trump. Ain't no black woman gonna have that kind of ability to stay on the air at 70, almost 70 years old. Cause I will give her that. She keeps a gig. I might not think much of her game, but she got hustle. So he need not even say that. But yeah, I'm not the biggest Gayle King fan. I wasn't big on Oprah, but I really ain't on Gayle. I mean, at least Oprah had credentials. But Gayle to me has always been like a mini, like the mini me. You know, she's kind of like, obviously she's the Scottie Pippen, Oprah's Michael Jordan, and she better not say anything crazy like Scottie Pippen. She had her one moment with R. Kelly and that interview, and that was it. That really was it. The rest of that stuff she done, and that setup was hilarious because, like I said before, she and Oprah and John Legend, all of them, and Trump all caping for Harvey Weinstein. So I can't take none of it too seriously, but he took it upon himself to throw a diss track at her, and got me kind of wondering what they fell out about, why he would say, because, but, she's again, and you kind of got to wonder because so called Hollywood liberalism, how people portray that they are one way in public, but they vote another. There are a lot of people who are really feeling the sting of Trump still around, which was ludicrous to begin with. He should never have been brought back is in that capacity that he is. But he's got stories on Gayle, and he's got stories on all of them. They got stories on each other. I know how the game is. And plus, CBS just got through uh, having to pay him because he's like a pimp. He's up there trying to collect like he's a monopoly. So, you know, they have to pay him, and that's the reality. And where does she fall in all that? And will she say something? I don't know. But I'm not feeling neither one of them. But she will be able to bounce back. But if they kick her off, take her to the curb on that network, I won't be shocked or surprised. But then again, like I said before, in her defense, they don't let black people, especially black women, stay on the networks that long unless they don't feel they can make something off them. So she's done something to get over, but what I don't know. But this is hilarious that he's cracking on her, and I wonder what she's gonna say. If she gonna say anything, if I were her, I don't pay that turkey no mind. But you know, to say you got no talent, there's no ratings, no hope that your career is over at this stage, because she's been around a good minute. It's not like you just some. spring chicken that just popped up and ain't just an overnight sensation. So anyway, let me know what you think though. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out with time. Peace.